Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kai. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe button. If you guys already been here, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel, y'all. And today we have another story time. Better recognize when I see you. I really want you. Hit the club for you. Light skin got you new. Even look like long too. I be tripping with this mug. Okay, y'all. So this story time is going to be about how I was talking to this dude. I loaned him some money and he wasn't trying to pay me back, long story short, so I had to get somebody else involved. Yeah, I had to go get somebody else involved. I got my hair done. Do it look cute? Here we go. My girl never played with my hair. My girl never played with my hair, period. But y'all, before we get into this video, let me show you guys my little set piece. I got this set piece. If y'all not shopping, then what is y'all doing? If y'all not shopping velour, what is y'all doing? You feel me? Velour. I don't. Okay, y'all. So let's start from the beginning of this story time. This is like a stupid situation that I got myself into the last couple months. You feel me? And yeah, so I don't know what to name this dude. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna probably just think of a name as I'm telling the story. I be talking too much. I notice y'all. As I be editing my videos, I be talking way too much and I be have to edit so much stuff out. But I just be talking. Like, do y'all have a problem with me talking? Because I will shut the fuck up and get straight to the point. It's like, no, but okay, y'all. So basically I started talking to this dude like 3 months ago. I started talking to this dude 3 months ago, my y'all. He wasn't even my type. Like, we would just text each other here and there, like picking with each other. And then one day I just asked him like, I think he asked me was I hungry, or I asked him was he hungry. One of the other. If I have a screenshot, I'll put it right here so y'all know I'm not lying. And we had got some food that day. So we got some food that day. And I was like, okay, like the conversations was good when we was eating and stuff. He was actually a gentleman. Y'all, he was actually cool this night. I don't know. Like, he was cool. I actually did like him. Not like him, like the first date, it was actually cool. And I'm like, okay, I fucks with it. Like, I could see myself, you feel me, doing this again. Like, I went back home and I told my friend, like, I was just talking about it. I'm just like, you feel me, I went on a little, you know, I didn't call it a date at the time. I was just like, you mean, I went to go hang out with old dude. And she was like, that's a date. I said, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because I didn't want to face the fact that I went on a date with him. Because like I said, he was not my type. And my friends knew he wasn't my type. So it was just like, they was like, girl, what are you doing? So overall, the first little date, it was actually cool, but he fooled the hell out of me. Let me tell y'all how he fooled the hell out of me. So basically, the first date, automatic red flag. He had a whole bunch of money like in his pocket, but like he took all of it out. He took all of it out when he was just about to pay, and then he took all of it out when he was like trying to look for his key. Oh my god, I can't find my key. Let me pull all this money out. So that's exactly what he did. So on our first date, he pulled out all this money, and I thought that was like the corniest thing ever. Because like, if you have money, you have money, but like, you ain't gotta show me. Like, I don't care. Like, money do not impress me. I swear to god, it don't. So you feel me? After that, I'm like, okay, so he got a little something. Like, I guess he got a little something or whatever. So after that day, like I said, it was cool. I enjoyed myself. So after that, we just been talking ever since then. Like, every day after that, we was hanging out every day after that. Literally, like, I was probably seeing him like probably 3 times a week. Like, it was that serious. And it was just like, it happened so fast. Like, it was just crazy. So within us talking, y'all, he made it perfectly clear. He called me one day because he didn't know like what we had going on. I didn't know what we had going on either. I didn't know if we was talking, we was fucking each other, or we was friends. I didn't know, and he didn't know either. So he called me one day and was just like, you feel me, what we got going on, all this and that. And I'm like, I don't know, it just, like, I don't care. Like, at the time, I wasn't looking for no relationship. Like I said, he wasn't even my type, so I was not looking for a relationship. And this dude or whatever, so he called me and was like, I just want you to know, before we further this, what we got going on, I just don't trust girls or whatever. I'm not looking for a relationship. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm not the person for you. Or this and that. Like, y'all, just telling me. And I respect him for telling me that, for sure. Like, I definitely respect him for telling me that. But it was just like, the feelings was mutual. Like, the feelings was definitely mutual. So anyways, y'all, that sums up the beginning of, you feel me, us talking. So everything was cool by y'all. So we getting comfortable with each other more and more and more and more. So I started going over his house, and you know, like, little stuff started to turn me off. Like, I don't know why. It's just like, cause like I'm gonna keep saying it, like, he wasn't my type. So it was just like I had to force myself to like him, because I didn't know, like, I don't know, like, everything he did was just like a tick. Like, everything just pissed me off. Like, I just got mad at everything he did. Like, he said the wrong thing, it turned me off instantly. Like, he walked a certain way, it turned me off instantly. I ain't gonna lie. So so he noticed that, like, I will always get irritated fast with him saying anything or anything like that. He always noticed that. He'd be like, you got an attitude for nowhere, all this and that. And you know, in my head, like, I would always tell him, like, I don't have attitude, like, that's just how I am. Like, I'm just chilling, like, you just gotta get used to me. You know, I was lying. So because when I like you, you're gonna know, like, I'm so clingy, I'm so nice, like, I'm just so, like, lovey-dovey. So it's just like, you was, baby. But that's besides the point, y'all. So like I said, we getting closer or whatever. We kind of growing a bond, but I'm still not liking him for real. But we're growing a bond. Like, you feel me? I'm getting to know him more. Met his people, like, all that. Like I said, been over his house, all that. So what was I about to say? Dang, what was I about to say, y'all? I don't know what I was about to say, y'all, but anyways, it's like, you know how you get a first impression of somebody, like, off social media, and then, like, you thinking that's how they really living, and then, like, the first date, like I said, he put all that money, so I'm thinking, like, you feel me, that's not the case. That's how I got close to, like, a bond with him and was just hanging out with him more. I just started to peep stuff like, you don't really live that life for real. Like, you're faking, like, you're faking. You catfish the fuck out of me. So anyways, y'all, he catfished the fuck out of me. Like, he was not living that life. And I asked him, like, I literally specifically asked him the first day we met, like, what do you do for a living? Like, how do you get all this money? And he was a fake scammer. Like, he said he was a scammer, but like I said, I got to know him more, and there was no scams being pulled while I was with him. Like, no income was coming in, and yeah. So anyway, let's get forward. So as y'all know, I am a little trick. I like to trick on what's mine, you know. Even when you're not mine, I like to trick. Or, you know, I just like to give. And that's my problem, because that's how people always tend to get over on Kaya. You feel me? That's just like, let me be all nice to Kaya so she can do this for me, and then I just stab her in the bag. Even that's what they always do, right? So one day I'm just laying in my bed minding my business, and he called me, and he like, you got $500 I could borrow? This story is so crazy. Like, he's like, you got $500? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, for what? He's like, because this dude, I need to give him $500 on a card. You know, I can give you the money back in cash tomorrow. So like I said, y'all, he been fronting like he had all this money on. I've been seeing him post the money on his story. So I'm like, you feel me? That's cool. I'ma send you $500. I'ma send you $500 so you give it to me in cash tomorrow, y'all. That's why I fucked up at. So that's crazy. Like, $500. I don't even know you, sir. We've been talking for like a month or two, and I just gave you $500 and you ain't did nothing for me. Like, that's crazy. Like, you can't tell me I ain't fuck with your ass. And it's not even that I fuck with your ass. I just trusted you that you, like, you feel me, you had some money and you could have just gave it to me right back. But nah. So I'm like, yeah, I cashed up in $500, y'all. Like a dumb ass girl. I cashed up in $500, and that was that. So the next day, he like, I have your money or whatever. You can, I'm gonna come bring it to you, or whatever the case may be. But I think he told me to come get it, but I wasn't really tripping about it, because like I'm talking to the dude. I go to the dude house, all that. So it's like, I'm gonna eventually just, you feel me, get my money when I see him. I'm not really tripping. Like, I know he gonna give it to me. Like, I fuck with him. So he has no other way but to give me my money. But no, that wasn't the case. So I think like 2-3 days that had passed and I still ain't see him. And I think it, like, I just haven't went over there and he haven't came to see me or nothing. So he called me again, y'all. And this time he at the casino. He like, I really don't want to ask you, but you know, never mind. I'm not gonna ask you because I don't want to ask you. So I'm like, what is it? In my head, I already knew he was gonna ask me for some money. I just don't know how much. He like, I just need like another 500. I'm at the casino and you feel me, I'm about to win all this money. And what I do? I sent him another 500. So I sent him $1,000 within the same week, y'all. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy work. Like, why would I send this man $1,000? I do not know this man from a can of paint. He ain't never did nothing for me. I just seen on social media that he had money and he told me he was a scammer, and it comes out he was a fake scammer. So none of this money was adding up and he didn't give me my money back. So boom. Now he owed me $1,000, y'all. $1,000. So as the days are going by, I'm still seeing him or whatever. And I noticed like I'm buying him like food and stuff, y'all. I'm buying him food and stuff. I'm doing little stuff like that. Still spend my money on him while this man owes me my band. So like he started paying me in like payments. Like, I have the Cash App receipts. I'm gonna put it right here, all that. So y'all gonna see he was paying me like 200, 100. So he was basically what is it called? After paying me. He was after paying me my money. And you feel me? I'm like, okay, it's cool. Like, I'm still talking to him. So I'm gonna eventually get all my money eventually. Like, or whatever. So he's just after paying me my money like every other week. I'm not tripping about it. Cause like I have money. Like that $1,000, it really let me not say it's not nothing to me, because that's $1,000 is a lot to a lot of people. So I knew I was getting it back, so it wasn't nothing to me, and I didn't need. Let me come with myself, bro. $1,000 is a lie, and I needed my money. Period. So as I'm still talking to this man, I'm noticing like he's a liar. So I'm getting like turned off, like I said in the beginning. I just been getting turned off. And then another thing, y'all, another red flag about this man. I remember I asked him like why he broke up with his ex, and he said he cheated on her or whatever. You feel me? So then he asked me about my ex and why we broke up, and you feel me, I told him like I told him like I didn't feel no type of way that he brought up my ex because I brought up his ex. I just wanted to know the situation. But ever since then, like, we'll joke around or something, and then he'll bring up my ex, and I'm like, what? Like, what is wrong with you? So he'll bring up my ex here and there, and I just didn't like that, because like, why are you bringing up my ex? Like, if I'm not even thinking about my ex, why are you thinking about my ex? So also my ex got a little clothing brand, right? I'll see him posted a picture in it, like, or whatever. I noticed like he posted a picture of my ex brand, whatever, and I just like, at first I thought it was weird. Like, you know, it was kind of like, it wasn't weird because like he bought it from my ex. Like, you feel me? He been bought it from my ex before I started talking to him, so it's not weird. But it was just like, now that you keep bringing my ex up and then you keep posting pictures of you and my ex clothes, it was just kind of getting weird. Like, you wanted to be my ex or something. I don't know, it was just getting weird. So then I remember I was telling him about my other, like, you feel me? Remember the story time with Flint? Yeah, Flint is gonna come into the story, y'all. I swear to God, he's gonna come into the story. But remember Flint? I told him about Flint. I didn't really tell him, like, I didn't tell him too much. Like, I just told him about the story time, and I told him like what Flint did to get money. You feel me? So like, that's what, like, don't, like, that. See, that's the problem. I was like, that's the problem. Like, I wasn't really into this dude, so I was like, you feel me, bringing Flint up, not because like, you know how you like stop talking to somebody, so you just messing with somebody for the meantime. Yeah, this was him. Like, I was messing with him for the meantime, so it's like, you feel me, I still have feelings for Flint, so it's like I brought Flint up on accident. I don't even, it's not even that I brought him up on accident. It was just like we had a conversation about something, and you feel me, Flint got brought up because they had like comment. You feel me? Something like that. And ever since, that was my mistake. Ever since I brought Flint up, it was just like he was doing like weird little weird shit. Like little weird shit. Like he'll bring him up, or he'll make a post and then have so much similar to Flint, and I'm just like, are you obsessed? Like I wish I could just put a like screenshot right here. Y'all just if y'all knew what I was talking about, y'all would be like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, cause it was weird. It was weird. So anyways, y'all, that's besides the point. So like everything was just turning me off. Like everything was just turning me off. I was always complaining to my friends, like I just don't want to talk to him no more, but I got to talk to him because he owes me money, and I'm gonna just keep talking to him because he owes me money. When I have all my money, I'm gonna just stop talking to him. You feel me? I'm gonna just stop talking to him, cut him off. But he was still paying me in payments, and just like, bro, like send me my money, please. So anyways, that's just like the little backstory of us. You feel me? That's just the little backstory. Nothing too much. It was just a lot of lies, a lot of turn-offs, and it just wasn't working. So coming to recently now, because this literally just happened last week. This whole situation just happened last week of him, at the end of the story where I'm about to get to the point. All that happened like last week, I'm gonna tell y'all. So within this last month, me and him just been like getting distant from each other, because like it's just been a lot of arguing, a lot of just back and forth for no reason. It's just like you could tell like the vibe wasn't there no more. It just wasn't given. And whatever the case may be. So recently we got into an argument because I feel like if I'm talking to you and you're talking to me, and we're kind of taking each other serious, and we just with each other all the time, and we know what type of time we on. We're not just like no sneaky link. Like we was not no sneaky link. So we know what type of time we on. I feel like certain stuff is you keep to a limit. Certain stuff you definitely keep to a limit. Like you could be talking to other girls, go ahead, but I shouldn't know that. Like I shouldn't know about them. I shouldn't, like they shouldn't be making themselves known. No, none of that. You feel me? Me, I was talking to one other dude other than him, but the other dude, he's in college and like 3 hours away from me. So like I don't see him. The most we do is like FaceTime and just text. So like I was only talking to him. I wasn't linking with him. Like when I'm linking with somebody, like for him, example, old dude, if I'm linking with you and I'm taking you, like even though we already told each other we wasn't gonna take each other serious, but if we didn't already grew that bond together, like we just close, I'm not gonna do no trifling stuff like that. Like that's just the type of person I am. I have respect for you now, because you feel me, we got to that point. So it's like I have respect for you, so you should have respect for me too. You feel me? So it was a situation where I noticed, I picked a girl, like she wanted to be seen so bad, like she just wanted my attention so bad. She kept reacting to my stuff, and I asked him like, who is this or whatever. But before we get to that point, y'all, let me go back a week before I asked him that. A week before I asked him that, he went out of town. He's telling me he going out of town with his brother girlfriend, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. The day he come back from out of town is the day I go to Houston, which is the Houston vlog that y'all seen. And before I went out of town, he kept saying to me, you know, if you go out of town, go have fun. If you go get crapped by somebody, go do it. I'm not gonna be mad. And I'm just like, boy, why would I go out of, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, just because I go out of town don't mean I gotta go have sex with somebody. Like, are you slow or is you slow? So I'm just telling him, like, that's not what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm going out of town to have fun. As y'all can see in my vlog, my Houston vlog, I had so much fun. Met so many new people, and it was just a blast. Like, I had so much fun. I ain't gonna lie. So he kept saying that, and I'm not thinking nothing of it. I told my friend he kept saying that, and she was like, maybe that's what he doing out of town. And I'm like, maybe. Like, if he do it, let it stay in the dark. Like, I don't want to know. Like, if you go out there being a bad bitch and you just happen to, you feel me, do with her, keep that to your business. Why don't tell me? Like, we're not in a relationship, so you ain't gotta tell me. But like, have some dignity. Like, have some dignity and respect for yourself. So anyways, y'all, I go out of town, I come back, boom. So like I said, the girl wanted to be going back to the girl. The girl wanted to be seen so bad, like, so I ended up seeing the girl, and I'm like, okay, this little bit, like, this little bit clearly fucked with him. And it's so crazy because everything was brought to my attention. Like, he was throwing it in my face, and it was like the signs was there. He was literally telling me he was fucking with this girl, and I was just like not paying attention. He would always be like, I have a step kid or something like that, and I would just always be like, boy, shut up. Like, he's lying. Like, not even like, he's just playing. Like, he's just talking. Like, he'll always tell me. And come to find out, the girl got a kid, right? And I remember he said, it's the other girl that can say she fucked with me, but I'm thinking he's just talking. You feel me? I'm not. It's like every time I'm giving a red flag, I just ignore him. I need to stop ignoring them because maybe I wouldn't be in these predicaments. But then again, I should, you feel me? I be in these predicaments and I be having stories to tell y'all. You feel me? So it's kind of a win-win. But anyways, so like I said, so I asked him about the girl. I said, who is this? He's like, I'm gonna call you. I'm like, okay. So at this time, he ain't called me until like an hour or two later, and around this time an incident had happened to him. So yeah, so he was kind of occupied with his family and all that. And then also too, like I said, we've been getting mad distance, so it's like I wasn't really talking to him like that. Like, I'll talk to him and then the conversation will stop and we won't talk to each other for like 4 hours. We'll call each other, be on the phone for like 5 minutes, hang up. Like, that's how it was. So like I said, I asked him, I was like, who is this? He said he gonna call me. He ended up calling me. Answer the phone, and he like, what you doing? I said nothing. He like, alright, I just want to see what you're doing, something like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. He didn't even say nothing about the girl or nothing. So the girl ended up reacting to something else, and I'm just like, bro, like, I gotta say something to shorty. Like, I got to. Like, I'm gonna just wait though. I'm gonna just wait. So I call him back, and I'm like, bro, so you gonna tell me who the old girl is or not? And he was like, oh yeah, I was waiting for you to bring it up. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, who is she? I'm gonna send messages, y'all. So I'm like, who is she or whatever? And he like, that's the girl I was telling you about. Like, you feel me? When I used to tell you when I first started talking, you like, it's another girl that could say she fucked with me. So I'm like, okay. So that's all I needed to know. After he said that, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, cut ties with this man. Like, I don't want no parts. Like, not you fucking with somebody else and the bitch feel like she can be funny towards me. I don't know. I guess he don't owe me. I guess he don't owe me no loyalty because we're not together. But like, it's like I said, it's more of a respect thing. More so because I be over your old house. More because I be with you 24/7. More because I'm always asking you straight. I'm always feeding your ass. So it's like, it's more of a respect thing. So I just like instantly was like, yeah, it's time to go. Like, you're not even somebody like I'm gonna be tripping about, because I didn't even want you anyway. So it was like, I'm not tripping. So after he told me, like, gave me confirmation, I texted her and put the screenshots right here. I texted her and I said, quit doing too much over that nigga. You want to be seen, I don't give a fuck about you or what y'all got going on, because I don't. Like, what you want to be seen for? So then she responds and said, how I want to be seen, because to be honest, I ain't even mean to send you a friend request this morning, but I ain't want to undo it and be weird. You know how slow she sounded? Like, girl, I ain't mean to send you a friend request. So you sent me a friend request because you wanted to be seen, shorty. Like, you wanted to be seen. That was your whole point. Like, you wanted to see what the hell I was doing, and you wanted me to see that you fuck with this man. And I don't give a fuck. So I said, all that liking shit for what? You sent me a friend request right after I liked the post a girl made about him. Let's be for real right now. I'm just saying, stop all that funny shit for real, because I don't have a problem with you. And if that's your nigga, that's cool. Tell me. You ain't gotta be funny. Like, you ain't gotta move funny. Like, if that's your nigga, tell me. Like, I'm not, like, it ain't no smoke about him. It's not no smoke about him. I promise. Like, I promise. It's no smoke about him. Just let me know. Why are you being funny? All that funny shit for what? So she like, I did like the, yo, my camera cut off. I wonder what part that cut off. But basically, like I said, she said she added me on accident or whatever. As y'all can see in the screenshot. She was trying to be nosy, I guess. I'm just confused on what you were trying to be nosy about. Like, you already seen, like, what you seen. So it's like, you got confirmation. What do you have to add me for? So, anyways, after that, I ended up texting him. Okay, I ended up sending him a screenshot. And I said, and I should never have to text no bitch. Keep your hoes in check. That's all I gotta say. And run me my cheese. Whenever you can. Because I'm done fucking with you. And I ain't got shit else to talk to you about. If it ain't about my pay. Because what are we talking about? Like, give me my money. Like, you still owe me money. Give me my fucking money. he owed me like $300 more, right? That's all I wanted from him. So the next day, I left it at that. Like, after I said that, he didn't respond. So the next day, he talking about, is you busy? And I said, nah. So I'm thinking he's gonna call me or something to, like, maybe talk about the situation. Like, I was trying to get, like, I don't know. But I said no. So then I didn't hear from him for a couple hours. So then I said, what you doing? Mind you, like I said, an incident had happened between this time. Like, from him coming back from in town or whatever, from the girl being funny, something had happened to him. So me being the person, even though I was mad at you, I was still checking in on you just to make sure you were straight. Because, you feel me, I do care about you. I still care about you. Even though I don't want nothing to do with you, I still care about you. You're still somebody I was grew bond with. So it's like, you feel me, I have something for your ass, like a little heart. So I said, what you doing? And he said, staring at the ceiling. I said, oh, like, I just wanted to see what he was doing, just checking in. I said, oh, Then he said, what you doing? I said, chilling. He said, dry. I said, what you eat today? Y'all can pause and read that shit. Like, I was just checking in, y'all. I was just checking in. So, damn, I did my little digging. So, within that time, I did my little digging. And, I looked on the girl Instagram page. And I seen she was, out of town. At the same place he was at, right? And so, I looked at the date she posted the pictures. And she posted the pictures the same day he posted pictures. So I go back to look at his pictures, and I'm just trying to figure something out. So then I noticed, y'all, I so investigate. I noticed the person that took his pictures had braids, like you could see the shadow. Like, I'm not gonna show y'all the picture, but somebody who took his picture was a girl and had braids. So I went back to her picture. She had braids, and you know they was in the same place, same time, same. You feel me? Picture was taken the same day, posted the same day. So I'm like, I put two and two together, like, this nigga that took a bitch out of town. Y'all. When I seen that, my blood, like, I'm a tweaker. Like, I be tweaking. Like, I be tweaking. When I seen that, my blood pressure went instantly the highest. Like, I was pissed. Because, like, not did you take a bitch out of town. While I'm... you took a bitch out of town. Like, y'all gotta be locked in like this. Like, that's your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend, bro. You take her out of town, that's your girlfriend. So I texted him. I gotta cross the I gotta cross the end part of this message out, because like he posted the end part of this message. So like, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about and I show you all, y'all will be like, oh shit, we know who she's talking about. So I said, like, I dead ass hate you. You're a liar for no reason. I'm not even your bitch to be lying to. Like, I'm literally just somebody you're vibing with right now and you're lying to me. Like, it's okay to be a hoe, but if you're gonna be a liar and a hoe, then I just can't fuck with your ass. Because everything I tell you is the truth. Like, I literally told, when I told y'all I was talking to this dude from Cincinnati from college, I literally told him that. Like, I literally told him that. So I'm like, you're a liar, da da da. I said, I be trying to be cool with you and still check up on you just because of the simple fact that I care. But on God, you're dead to me. And what I said after that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I did say something like hurtful, like I was, like I said, I was irritated, I was mad, and I feel like my biggest thing when I'm mad, I be saying a lot. Sometimes I mean it, sometimes I don't. And what I said to him, I didn't mean. I definitely didn't mean. Like, cause you just like disrespected me, Like, I could see if you, like I said, I could see you went out of town, you did it with a bitch, and I didn't find out. Or even if I did find out, you know, cool. Like, but you literally took a bitch from our city. A bitch that I just asked you about. A bitch that I looked at her page and I like got disgusted. You took her out of town? Whatever. So, after I sent that, I blocked him. I blocked his ass or whatever. And I just happened to go on his social media the next day and he posted the screenshot of what I said. Or the last part of what I said. So I was like, okay, cool. After he posted that, I started going in on social media. I started going the fuck off. So, I keep cussing you. I do not mean to keep cussing because I can't even cuss on YouTube for real. They're gonna strike my stuff. So let me stop. But I ended up going on social media and making a few posts. And then I got my friend involved because like I just wanted my money. Like I didn't want no parts of this man. Like it was no point in arguing. I didn't care. Like I really didn't care. Like I was already trying to stop fucking with him. The only reason I just didn't stop messing with him was because he had my money. Like he still owes me my money. So I was not trying to like leave him alone for him until I had my money. So I got my friend involved and I'm telling her, cause like I said, I was before I got my friend involved, I was texting him. I was texting him on social media. Okay, so I was texting him on social media because I told him to send me my money. But he ended up blocking me, I think. I blocked him and he blocked me. So we had each other blocked. So I told him to send me my money on iMessage. It didn't go through. So I ended up texting him on social media and I'm like, can you send me my stuff for real? You a whole kid. You just want me to keep texting you. And he was like, I promise I don't want you texting me, basically. And then he said, then you just keep talking about being on Facebook. I ain't did nothing to you. I said, you're a liar. You don't gotta lie to me. I told you that multiple times. And then he said, all that don't even matter on blah 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 grave. I ain't lie to you about none. I always kept it 100. Lied on your dead niggas. Like, why are you lying on your dead people, bro? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. So I said, bro, you just went OC with a bit. He talking about some, I still don't even know what you talk about. And I said, and then you lied and said you was with your brother. And then he said, blah blah grave. I told you she was coming. Start thinking. I said, you be capping for no reason. No, you didn't. Because no, you didn't. You never told me she was going. Like, I didn't even know about the girl until she started being funny, reacting to my stuff. And then I peeped her because she wanted to be seen, like I said. And that's when I asked you about her. And that's was after the fact that you went out of town. So, you lied again. You're lying. And you have no reason to lie. Like, why are you lying to me? So he said he could stamp it or whatever. And I just basically said, can I get my money? Like, give me my money. So then he didn't respond after that. So then that's when my friend got involved. I told her to text him and he was not trying to give me my money. So I took matters into my own hand at that point. And I didn't really want to because I know myself. Just like a lot of y'all know yourselves. Like y'all know what y'all capable of doing. And y'all just don't want to get to that point. You feel me? And that's where I got to that point. And I know I was capable of doing a lot of things. And I was just telling myself like I didn't want to get to this point. But now he got me to this point because he playing with my money. And a lot of people don't play with their money. I don't play about my money. I don't play about my money. Like I don't play about money. So this is where Flint come in at. And y'all, I know I was saying all that stuff in my story time about how I was leaving Flint alone, and I lied. Me and Flint was still good friends. We wasn't like on that type of time, like we wasn't on that type of time where we was linking, you know, doing. No, we wasn't. We was just friends. Like we were just good friends. We was still checking in on each other or whatever. He didn't play about me, I didn't play about him. And that's period. So I instantly texted him. Mind you, Flint already know like a lot of stuff that be going on with me. Like some bitches stealing from me, all that stuff. Like I be telling him everything. So he don't really like when I be telling him that, because it just be like basically people be getting over on me. And then when I be telling him, he just be like, bro, why you be letting that happen to you, all this and that. Like he be giving me them talks. So I already know he just don't like that. So when I really didn't want to bring him involved with it, and I really didn't want to tell him the situation because like, you feel me, like yeah, I already know how he was gonna react. So I texted him I said where you at? He told me where he was at, and I said I need you to come down here to owe me some money. He said when. I said right now. I'll come get you. It don't matter. He said who was the dude. I sent him the picture, and I said when do you want me to come get you? And he sent me the address. He said right now, whatever. And then he was like, what you think he on? I said from what the incident just happened with him, he ain't on nothing. So you ain't even gotta bring nothing. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you ain't gotta bring nothing. Just come with me or whatever. So he like, all right, bet. My camera about to die. It's cool. So I went to go get Flint. We came back to the city. At this point, I didn't pull up onto the house. I need to stop pulling up on people's houses for real. But I pulled up to the house. I saw him come outside. He acted like he didn't see the message, so I called him with no caller ID. He ended up answering the phone, and I'm like, come outside. He's like, for what? I said, bring my cheese. Like, bring my cheese. At this point, he knew something was up. He definitely knew something was up. So, I'm just like, he bring my cheese. And he like, I'm not at home. Mind you, me and Flint listened to this dude on speaker, and it sounded like he had just woke up and was laying down. So it was just like, he's a liar. Like, I know he's in the house. The house was dark, y'all. So it was like a 5 out of 10 that he was just not there. A 5% chance. I said 5 out of 10. A 5% chance like he was not there or whatever. So I'm like, where you at? He like Walgreens or whatever. So I'm like, I'm about to meet you there. He's talking about something for what? And I said to get my money. Like, what else? Like, I just told you to get my money. So he like, all right, whatever. I'll be there in 7 minutes. So I'm like, okay. We go pull the Walgreens, y'all. Let me get my receipts. But basically, I was at Walgreens, so I was waiting for him, and he had all these excuses. Like, at first he said he was with the homies, and then he said he was on the way, and then he said his mama was coming, and then he said some other people was coming to give me my money, and then he said he's gonna cash app it to me. Y'all can read all the screenshots. I'm gonna put them all right here. So basically, he was spinning me in circles. So I don't like being spit in circles. I don't like to be played with. You feel me? So I instantly was getting ticked. So Flint right here, he just like, bro, he not on nothing. Like, he not on nothing. He not trying to do nothing. Like, he already know, like, if somebody with you, something, I don't care. Like, we're gonna get my money. So I'm like, bro, are you hungry? So we go get some food, y'all. We go get some food, and this dude's still playing. So I'm like, after we get this food, he better have my money, like, ready to give me my money, because I'm pulling up again. So after the fact, we ate all the snack. We pulled back up to the house. So I call him again, and I'm like, bro, I'm outside. So then, y'all, my camera had died. I think I left out the part where he wouldn't come outside. Dang, why did my camera just die? Like, that's crazy. It just took me like an hour to charge it back up. But I think I was at the part where he didn't come outside or whatever. So you get the call and he didn't come outside. So I'm just sitting outside his house at that point. And then his front door ended up opening, and I'm thinking he opened the door, but like after the door was open, I didn't see nobody after that. And I was just like, okay, is y'all coming out to get my money or what? So I call him again. He's like, what do you want? So I'm like, bro, y'all just opened the door, like what y'all doing? So me and him on the phone, and then his dad come to the door. His dad come to the door, open it, and I'm like, all right, hold on, his dad right here. So I hung up on him. And me and Flint just sitting there, you feel me? I told Flint to go out there at first, but I ended up getting out the car and going to his dad, and he was like, what's up? Like, his dad is real nice. Dang, my whole energy just changed. I'm pissed, like my camera just died. His dad nice as hell. So his dad was like, you feel me, real cool about everything. He was just like, so what's going on? You threatening my son, all this and that. And I said no. Like, I told him to give me my money. If that's threatening, then I suppose. But no, I haven't threatened him, not once. I just told him to give me my money. So he was like, what money or whatever. I said, your son owes me a couple $100 more. Mind you, in the car before I even got to this house, what really made me go to this house is that he sent me $100 on Cash App, but he didn't send me all of it because I suppose he said basically my account was in a negative from Apple, because you know how Apple be taking money off your Cash App. That's what it was doing to me. So it took it off so many times that my account went to the negative, and I just stopped using Cash App. And I told him not to send me it on Cash App like weeks ago. I told him don't send me no money on Cash App. So when he sent it to me on Cash App, it just went like it took my account out the negative, so it just went to the garbage basically. So we ended up arguing because he was trying to see me the other half. So when I got there, I'm like, he just owed me like another 100. Like that's all he got to do is send me another 100 because he playing. And he was like, what if he owe you money for? I said, because I gave him some money. Da, da, da. And he was like, what did he need money for? I said, I don't know. Like, why are you asking me? So his dad, I actually remember his dad ended up hugging me, and I don't know why. Like, bro, we're not cool. Like, you were cool, but we're not cool anymore because I'm not cool with your son, so I don't want no part of this. So his mom ended up coming outside too, and his dad ended up opening up to my car. Mind y'all, they didn't, like, I know he had a feeling, like, oh dude, I know he had a feeling like somebody was with me, but they wasn't really sure. So his dad ended up walking up to my car, and mind you, I have 5% tint, and it was dark outside, so you couldn't see what was inside my car. So he literally walked up to my car, looked in the window to see who was in there, and started talking to him. And I didn't hear the conversation because his mom ended up coming up there, asking me to come over there to talk to her or whatever. So I went to go talk to her, and she like, so what's going on? I said, your son owes me money, he's not trying to give it to me, like this and that. And she was like, yeah, what's going on before that or something like that. So I said, he took somebody out of town. Like, I don't, if my mom, I don't take that lightly. And he owed me some money, nah. So she like, okay, that's cool. She was like, I'm gonna just give you the money myself. I might have to go to the bank. And I'm like, go to the bank? Like, girl, what you talking about? The bank is closed. Like, unless she's talking about the ATM, I guess. But I'm like, all right. So I ended up going back to my car, getting in my car. Oh, like the dad ended up walking back in the house, and he was like, that's when he had hugged me. He ended up walking back in the house, but he hugged me before. It was just like, I just don't want you threatening my son tonight. And I'm just like, boy. So then I get back in the car and I'm talking to Flint. I'm like, what did you come to the car to say? Tell me something. Who am I to you? Who's my name? All this and that. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, that's so weird. So the mom ended up coming back out there with my money. No, the dad ended up coming out there with my money. And then he was just like, have a good night. And I said, have a good night. And I drove off. And we went to the gas station right by his house. And as soon as we got to the gas station, like, as soon as I parked my car by the pump, oh dude, brother calling me on Messenger. So he calling me, and I'm like, what is he calling me for? Like, that's weird. So I instantly gave my phone to Flint, and I'm just like, answer that phone, because like, I don't know what they own. So he answered the phone. He like, what's up? The brother like, what's up? Who is this? And he was like, this big bro. Flint so stupid. Like, so Flint, he was eating his seafood boil, just chilling. He was not taking them serious, because like, Flint, like, he know, like, my city, like, the dudes here, they don't, like, it might seem like they be on it, but they don't be on it. They sweet. So he was just chilling, like, really just not even trying to entertain that shit. So he like, this big bruh. And then the brother was like, I'm just trying to see what's going on. He was like, ain't nothing going on, we clearly got our money, what did you calling her for? Like, you trying to be on her tip for? So he like, I'm just trying to see what's going on. And I'm like, what are you trying to see what's going on? Like, hang the phone up. Like, he's retarded. Like, not to use that word, but like, bro, you the whole family got brought into it for no reason. Like, just why couldn't he just save me money? So after we hung up, and for me and Flint was just chilling after that point. And I go on social media and I see old dude make a post, and his brother commented it, and I just remember seeing old dude talk about some chill before you go on a vlog. Mind y'all, what was so weird about this dude also is like, the whole time I've been talking to him, he was just like, let me not do something before I become in a story time. Like, shut up. Like, you want to be a part of a story time so bad. You want to be on my YouTube so bad. And I was not about to put him on his YouTube. I swear to God, I was not even about to get feed into that and put him on YouTube. But once I seen that comment, and I was just like, boy, okay, so since you're begging, we're going to do a story time. And this is, here I am doing a story time. So, yeah. You're going to story time so bad, I'm going to just make the story time, post it, get some views, get some money out of it, and go on with my life. That's really it to the story time. Nothing else after happened. I ended up texting him later that night though. I ended up texting old dude, and I was like, that's crazy that you became an op, or something like that. I said, why you had to turn into an op, or something like that, because like, you really turned into an op. Like, you really got my character. Like, you really made me go to a whole nother dude just to come get my money back. You thought I was like, I don't know why you thought I was like, I don't know what you thought I was, like sweet or something. I'm not sweet. I don't take like that shit lightly. So yeah. But yeah, I regret talking to him, messing with him, all that was just like a big waste of time. Like, it was really a big waste of time. It was so many red flags. It was just so many red flags, like, for real. And then while we was arguing, I was calling him flat, all type of stuff, and he kept trying to post like cash apps, and I'm just like, you're still flat, like, quit talking to me. So yeah, there's really nothing else to the story time. I'm tired as hell. I'm so mad my camera had died, because like I would have been up this story time. I would have been still in my mood. It's just I'm down in the mood because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's literally 3 o'clock in the morning now. But yeah, make sure you guys, if you guys did enjoy this story time, I know it was kind of all over the place, but I got straight to the point. So make sure you guys comment down below, like this video because it goes a long way. Also, commenting goes a long way. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.